Hey everyone, this is Aaron Hall, Senior Aquatic Biologist with Defenders of Wildlife. Been out here all week in the National Forest putting in some beaver dam analogs with our partners Ecometrics. You can see one right behind me. So the goal of these beaver dam analogs is to act essentially like a man-made beaver dam. And that means it's gonna slow down the water, make a little bit of pool, and spread that water out either onto the surface or down into the groundwater. So you can see behind me, this kind of big berm structure is actually an old beaver dam. So beaver used to be here, and then, they left for whatever reason and they just haven't made it back here. So what we're trying to do is make some beaver dam structures that will have the same effects that beaver would without actually having the beaver here. And then maybe, hopefully, eventually the beaver will come back here and take over our work. So here's another structure that we have installed. Pretty simple, it's just varying layers of willow and gravel and big stones and then pinned together with some posts at the end to keep it all in place. But you can really see the effect that it's having. I'm standing in, a little over knee-deep water here in what was maybe a 4-inch stream before we put this structure in. So here I am on the downstream side of one of these structures, and you can really see, the impact that it's having. Again, this entire pond, this pool, didn't exist before we put this structure in. And this structure is about waist high, so it's a pretty substantial structure. And this is what it's doing, all the things that a beaver would do naturally, that's what we're trying to mimic out here with these beaver dam analogs. So thanks for joining us to learn about beaver dam analogs and all the wonderful things that they do to kind of slow down, spread out the water, and create new wetland habitat. See you later.